A very good evening to all the participants present here. We'll start the webinar now. It's a small, very small group. So ma'am will keep it interactive. First, you can start the webinar and in the end, we'll take the questions. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Good evening to one and all present over here. Myself, Amisha D'Cruz. I'll be talking about the latest changes and I'll be discussing majorly about the latest changes in the syllabus as well as in the sample paper which CBSE has given for the current session, that is 2021 and 2022. So, to begin with, I just came across a very beautiful quote, that is, change is the only constant in life. Just 1 second. Okay. So the quote, the change is the only constant. This is a very beautiful quote itself. And this actually expresses a very important and true fact of everyone's life. That is, the only thing which is constant in life is change itself. But its adaptation is an art that every human being needs to master as they go living. So, as we go along the life, we all have learned that this special year, that is 2021 and 22, has made us realize various things. And we have learned a lot from this, that at every step, there could be any change, right? So, talking about the same, because CBSE has done so many changes in its curriculum as well as the syllabus, though the changes are definitely very important and they are going to groom our students very well. So we have to definitely adapt to them. So now let's start. So today we'll be talking about the contents and the bifurcated and the reduced syllabus, what CBSE has released. Now the content itself tells what are the section in the question paper. We'll discuss about the sections in the question paper. Secondly, we'll be discussing about the current syllabus as per the CBSE. And the third, what are the types of questions. Okay, so let's get detailed information about the syllabus of term 2. The term 2 examination will be conducted in the month of March and April 2022 as per the portion of the reduced syllabus. This will be a subjective examination and this examination will be conducted in online or offline mode. That is totally dependent upon the pandemic situation in the country. Now, let's get detailed information about syllabus for term 2. Now, part A, fundamental of human geography. So according to the syllabus, we have two parts, part A and part B. In the part A, we have in unit 3rd human activities, that is secondary activities, tertiary activities, and quaternary activities. Now in unit 4, we have transport and communication, which will deal about the land transport, water transport, air transport, oil and gas pipelines, satellite communication, and cyberspace. So that is of part A. Now let's discuss about part B, which has been reduced by the CBSE. Now in part B, we have India, people and economy. In unit 3rd, we have resources and development. And in this section, we have the chapters of mineral and energy resources, planning in India. And in unit 4, we have transport and communication. This transport and communication, we have it in part A also, but that is of whole world and this transport and communication is of India. Now unit 5, we have geographical perspective on selected issues and problems. Now let's discuss about the map work. Map work on the locating and labeling of feature that is based on above units on outline map of India. Now we will discuss about what are the sections in the question paper. Okay, this is very important for all to know that time allowed is only 2 hours. Student have to manage all the things in this 2 hours. Maximum marks is 35 marks. There will be 5 sections in the question paper. Those are section A, B, C, and D and E. Now let's discuss about section A. Section A is very short answer type question. And in the very short answer type question, there will be 3 questions that is of 2 marks each. Now the first 2 questions are compulsory. There will be no choice in the question number. Okay, so in this you need to know that in question number 3, students will get a choice. Student needs to answer 1 question out of 2. Now, in section B, that is source based question, that is of 3 marks. There will be 3 questions and all question will be subjective. Nothing is objective in this. All the question will be subjective. Now in section C, that is of 6 marks and it is short answer type question. And this contains 6 marks. There will be 2 questions and each will carry 3 marks. Now first question is compulsory. There will be a choice in question number 6 and student needs to answer 1 question out of 2. Now in the section D, there is long answer type question that is of 15 marks. There will be total 4 questions and they have to attempt any 3 according to their choices. Now in section E, that is map work. Map work contains 5 marks and question will be 6 and they have to attempt any 5. Okay, so that is the summary of the syllabus. Now we will discuss the syllabus in whole. Now in part A, we have fundamentals of human geography. Now in unit 3rd, we have human activities. Now we will discuss about the bifurcated and reduced syllabus. This bifurcated and reduced syllabus students have to learn. Okay, so in unit 3rd, in human activities, we have secondary activities. They have to learn about the concept of secondary activities, the manufacturing, types, household, small scale, large scale, agro-based and mineral-based industries. People engaged in secondary activities, some examples from the selected countries. Now, this is our first chapter, that is secondary activities. Now come to the next chapter, tertiary activities. Again, they have to learn the concept, trade, transport and tourism, services, people engaged in tertiary activities, and some examples from the selected countries. Now, quaternary activities. Only 3 activities of chapter they have to learn. In quaternary activities also, they have to know about the concept of quaternary activities, how people are engaged in the quaternary activities, and there are some case study from the selected country. So quinary activities have been removed by the CBSE. Now in unit 4, part A, fundamentals of human geography. So in unit 4, transport and communication, they have to read about the land transport of the whole world, not only for India, because this is part A, which is talking about the whole world. So in the land transport, they have to know about the roads, the railways, transcontinental railways. In the water transport, they have to learn about the inland waterways, major ocean routes. And in air transport, they have to know about the intercontinental air routes, oil and gas pipelines, satellite and communication and cyberspace, importance and usage of geographical information, use of GPS. So this is all the syllabus that have been reduced by the CBSE.
Now, subscribe to Bright Duty course at ₹1 per day only. Download Bright Duty app from Play Store and get the online courses prepared by competent and experienced teachers for different education boards of classes 6 to 10. Bright Duty courses are available for the subjects of Math, Science, Social Science, English and Hindi in English and Hindi medium. Bright Duty follows 3-step approach, that is learning, assessment and exam preparation. In learning, topic-wise video lectures with explanation of concepts and discussion of textbook examples and questions are available with the solutions. In assessment, topic-wise online MCQ test, practice assignments and chapter-wise question bank are available with the solutions. In exam preparation, previous year's question papers, sample papers and model test papers are available with the solutions. Sign up today on Bright Tutor and avail your courses at affordable prices.
Now let's talk about the part B, that is India, people and economy. So in unit third, we have the resources and development. In this, they will be like knowing about the mineral and energy resources. And in this mineral and energy resources, the syllabus is distribution of metallic. They have to read about iron ore, copper, bauxite, manganese. Then they have to read about the non-metallic, that is mica, salt, minerals. Then conventional as well as non-conventional, and they have to read about the conservation of mineral and energy resources. Now, the next chapter is planning in India. In the planning in India, they have to read about the target group area planning, that is case study. And they have to get an idea about sustainable development, that is also a case study. So this is all about the syllabus. Also, we have unit 4, that is transport and communication. Yes, you all are thinking that transport and communication is in part A as well as in part B. Yes, in the part A, we have the world transport and communication, but in the part B, we only have to read about the Indian transport and communication. So in this, also they have to read about the roads, railways, waterways, airways, oil and gas pipelines, and they have to read about the geographical information and communication networks. Now, the fifth unit is geographical perspective on selected issues and problems. Yes, in this, they will be reading about the environmental pollution, urban waste disposal, then urbanization, rural urban migration, problems of slums, and land degradation. So, part B consists of 5 units. Okay, so that was the bifurcated and the reduced syllabus given by the CBSE. Now, let's discuss details of the practical. The instruction for practical still remains the same. The marks weightage of the same remains unchanged, means 15 marks. Now, the practical will be conducted with the help of external examiner only if the pandemic is under control. If the pandemic will be like under control, then they have to go and give the exams offline, or otherwise it will be online. Okay. Now, let's discuss about what are the types of question. Now, CBSE has released its sample paper based on the bifurcated and reduced syllabus. So this is the sample paper which CBSE has released. This has 5 sections, as I have told you earlier. So let's discuss each section one by one. So in section A, as I have told you, there will be 6 marks. Okay, they have to attempt all the question. So the first one is the very short answer type question. See, you can see here, there are 4 questions, but in question number 3, there are 2 options. Either they have to attend the first one or the second one. It totally depends on them, right? So this is of 2 marks. Each carry 2 marks, and altogether 6 marks. So in section B, this is of 3 marks. There will be source based question, right? So any paragraph could be taken by the NCERT book, and they have to attempt all the question in this. See, question number 4, it's divided into 3 parts: 4.1, 4.2, 4.3. They have to read it very carefully and they have to answer accordingly. Now, in section C, it carries 6 marks. That is short answer type question. Each question contains 3 marks. Question number 5, 3. Question number 6. Again, in question number 6, they have to choose either the first option or the second option. It totally depends on them. Now, section D, that is of 15 marks, that is long answer type question. Now, in this long answer type question, in question number 8, they will get an option of choosing or writing any one of them. So it is of 15 marks. Okay. Now each question carries 5 marks. Question number 7, 5. Question number 8, 5. Question number 9, 5. Now all together makes 15. Now this is the last section, that is section E, and it is map based question. Now, on the outline map of India, indicate and mark the following feature. They have to attempt any 5. There are total 6 questions, but they have to attempt any 5. Now, this is for visually impaired students in lieu of question number 10. Also, they have to attempt any 5 of the question. It totally depends on them. Now, this is the link of the ebook. I'll just show you the link of the ebook that CBSE has given. And this link of the ebook is basically published by the Goyal brothers Prakashan.
Now, subscribe to Bright Duty course at ₹1 per day only. Download Bright Duty app from Play Store and get the online courses prepared by competent and experienced teachers for different education boards of classes 6 to 10. Bright Duty courses are available for the subjects of Math, Science, Social Science, English and Hindi in English and Hindi medium. Bright Duty follows 3-step approach, that is learning, assessment and exam preparation. In learning, topic-wise video lectures with explanation of concepts and discussion of textbook examples and questions are available with the solutions. In assessment, topic-wise online MCQ test, practice assignments and chapter-wise question bank are available with the solutions. In exam preparation, previous year's question papers, sample papers and model test papers are available with the solutions. Sign up today on Bright Tutor and avail your courses at affordable prices.
And it is totally based on the reduced and bifurcated syllabus. But before that, I want to give you the tips for the students. Yes, tips for the students in the sense of we all are teachers over here. We know what are the tips we have to give to students, right? But to make sure, I just want to read it for you all, that please tell them to read the question very carefully. What happens sometimes they are getting very excited while seeing the question paper, like, okay, this is very easy, but either they are in hurry, so this makes them confused. So tell them to read the question very carefully, and after they are writing their examination, just tell them to mark the main points in the reading time of 15 minutes and tell them to try to understand the question properly. And please tell them to go to the sample paper which CBSE has released with solution. This will help them to familiarize with the pattern of the question and the methodologies of solving the question. Like what happens sometimes there are 2 marks question, but students are writing it like 1 paragraph. Just tell them, if the question carries 2 marks, just write the answer either in 4 points or 3 points. That is enough. And also tell them to go through the syllabus thoroughly and prepare the units accordingly. And yes, this is map work should be practiced on a regular basis. This is very important to make them familiarized with the map work, because map work is that thing which students can gain the marks very easily. Map work consists only of 5 marks, but through the map work, they can easily get the marks. So thank you. I'll just share you the link. So if you have any doubts, or please come to the chat box. So first of all, I'm going to share you the link of, just 1 second. So Goyal brother Prakashan has released the sample paper or question bank and CBSE sample paper with model test papers in geography. So it is totally based on the latest reduced and bifurcated syllabus. And in this, we have the summary as well as the question bank and CBSE sample question paper for term 2. And also it includes the 5 model test papers. Yes, so this is the book you can see over here. These are the contents. In the contents, we have 3 sections in this book. Section A, and in section A, we have the chapter-wise question bank. Again, part A, fundamentals of human geography, that is human activities, including secondary, tertiary, and quaternary activities. And in unit 4, again, transport and communication. And in part B, we have 3 units. Yeah, unit 3rd, unit 4th, and unit 5th. And in section B, we have the sample question paper, that is solved one. And in section C, we do have the model test paper that will help students to revise the questions. Now you can see, like in this chapter number 1, that is secondary activities. Yes, we have given the summary point wise. There is a reason why we have given the summary point wise, because as students have read all the question and answer and they have completed the syllabus already. But this summary is given in the point wise to make them remember all the points very easily. And this will help them to memorize it. Okay. Now in this, as you can see, just 1 second. Yes. So we have the very short answer type question that contains 2 marks. So here we have given all the very short answer type questions. This also has, okay, there are total 15 very short answer type question. And in part B, we have short answer type question that contains 3 marks. And altogether, we have 18. Yes, we have 10 question in this one. You can see over here, short answer type question, 3 marks containing, and total number of questions are 10. And in long answer type question, it contains 5 marks. Okay. Now, the thing is, also we have the case study based question. There are case study based question which has been given in passages. They have to read the passages and they have to write the answers. Now, this is CBSE sample question paper, which is solved, which is released by the CBSE for the academic year 2021 and 22. This will help the students to know, like, in how many words they have to answer the question, if it carries 2 marks, 3 marks, or 5 marks. So this is the CBSE sample paper. This is the solved one. And we have the model test paper, right? So we have total 5 model test paper, and this basically have been made because of the students. Like it is very, very helpful for the students. If they will practice the model test paper, this will help in their examination. Okay, so thank you. And if you have any doubts regarding this, please ask me the question in the chat box. I hope this is clear to you all. So do anyone has any doubt? Sir, am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am. We'll take few doubts now. So if anyone have any doubt, we are unmuting you. You can unmute yourself. Yeah, we'll share the sample book soft copy link. Yes.
Please share the link
Participants
of
can also
ebooks.
unmute themselves.
Yes, you can unmute. Yes, sir will share you the link of the ebook. Okay. Any more doubts? So everything is clear, right? Okay, sir has sent you the link. Please copy it. I hope this session is useful for you all. Okay, Harminder Singh is raising his hand, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
good afternoon. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay. Ma'am, I will talk about, according to the CBSE sample paper they released,
Yes,
they
sir.
will only put the map questions from the Indian and economy book.
Yes,
So
sir.
we expect the map work from the other human geography book, or also
Uh,
they will complete for that or not?
So,
It's
if the
required.
CBSE has released for the Indian economy, just focus on that. But just tell the students to practice that the world economy, like the world geography also. But they have to focus mainly on the Indian people and economy, because most of the questions are from that section only. That is part B, the Indian economy and geography. So I hope your doubt is clear, Harminder Singh, sir. Okay, okay, sir. So any more questions or queries? Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. Is the map work coming from Unit 1 to Unit 4 of Book 2? Yes, the same question Harminder sir has asked. So CBSE has released the thing from the Indian part B only. So just focus on part B, but tell the students to also practice the map work from the part A. But mostly, like majorly, they have to practice from Indian geography, that is part B. Because CBSE, if you can see the CBSE sample paper, They are given it from the Indian text, like Indian context, not from the world. Any more questions? So am I clear to Anu Matthew? Am I clear, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. I think we have covered almost everything. With this, we would like to thank you and a special thanks to all the participants who were present here. With this, we'll end the webinar today and come back with the new session soon. Thank you.
Now, subscribe to Bright Duty course at ₹1 per day only. Download Bright Duty app from Play Store and get the online courses prepared by competent and experienced teachers for different education boards of classes 6 to 10. Bright Duty courses are available for the subjects of Math, Science, Social Science, English and Hindi in English and Hindi medium. Bright Duty follows 3-step approach, that is learning, assessment and exam preparation. In learning, topic-wise video lectures with explanation of concepts and discussion of textbook examples and questions are available with the solutions. In assessment, topic-wise online MCQ test, practice assignments and chapter-wise question bank are available with the solutions. In exam preparation, previous year's question papers, sample papers and model test papers are available with the solutions. Sign up today on Bright Tutor and avail your courses at affordable prices.